0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Boy, it's your favorite ray of sunshine, isn't it? How are you beautiful tubers doing tonight? Boy, say what, anything been going on lately? Where about, I feel like, look at me. I look like I just woke up. Where have I been? I actually don't know where I've been. Now I have I got to step back from a little streaming here. It's down to crunch time, y'all. It's down to crunch time. It's down to Dollywood time. And so gotta get some stuff. Hey, how you doing, Bruce the Moose? Shop smart, shop squirrel smart. How you doing, bud? What were you you're doing all sorts of stuff. The other day came in and listened to you. I was like, I have no idea what trial this is. And I'm gonna do all the Tubi things, do the thumbs up and do the I can't think of the word right now. What's it called? Interactions? Not interactions. When you say something. I forgot how to stream in just a couple of days. Mitchell, where'd you go? Let's see. How you doing, team? Mitchell, did you do your homework? It was out there a little early. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights is here. The wonderful, the magnificent, the beautiful artificial intelligence. Melissa Jane, how you doing? 80s Music Man, what is happening, sir? King Bob. How you doing, man? I've missed you guys. I really have missed you guys. Danielle, hey, honey, how you doing? I caught some. Wait, where'd you go? I caught some heat from Laura Owens' lawyer. So yeah, I saw a little something. Ringaza or whatever was going after some people. I was like, oh, guys, just let them be. Don't like. You don't want attorney trolls. But I can only imagine what. It's funny because I don't consider what's his name, Gingras or Gangrene, Gangrene. Laura's. She gave him gangrene. I don't imagine him being very. I don't imagine him being an attorney. It's weird. It's just weird. I'm dying to know what you did though. Nefarious shenanigans. How you doing? Make mine in many. How are you doing? Hunt. This, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh, this guy decided to do his homework tonight. Yeah, well, it's like made that phone call. It's like, hey, honey, or what'd you call your high school chick? I don't know, that weird side eyes if you call it your high school chick. But anyway, I need a shave. I just realized how bad that is. Boy, when you don't look at yourself for a couple of days. J-Pen! How you doing? It's good seeing you back. Things have been completely normal so you haven't missed anything. And I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Have you seen any good streams lately? Kimberly Ray, how are you doing, babe? What is happening? Um, and what is Hey Foxy Lady? What's happening out of the West Coast? West Coast Foxy's the best kind of Foxy, isn't it? Oh, there's dog trouble. There's dog trouble. Coonhound on the prowl. Her and her mama are fighting. I say fighting. Well, I was like, no. And I know the look that Blue Dog gives you back. She's like, what's this word? No. What is that you keep saying? Wild goose. It's wild horses. I was trying to convert wild horses into wild goose. But then that made me think of isn't wild goose? Wait, hold on. Yeah, wild goose is a beverage of particular strength. How you doing, chicken wang? Mhm. Oh my gosh, common sense is here. Common sense is here, everybody. Look. Oh my gosh. That's the only common sense here. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Oh, you should have seen the other night. You trolled Valhalla so beautifully. You don't even know it. I wish you guys could have seen this. I love the guy, but oh my gosh, the look at his face. We were hanging out and listening to Hat Girl. I was going to that night. Oh my gosh, it was funny. Kristen, how you doing? I saw you make a comment on the Twitter. I gave you a heart. You know what? Let me give everybody a heart right now. I'm gonna do that one. That's not it. I forgot. You know what? Being a giver's hard. Being a giver's hard. There you go. Have a heart. Oh. All right, guys. So, oh wait, wait, the hell is? Are you asking what he is? Um, like as a little kid, like you wanted to be like fireman or like Batman or something like that. He always wanted to be a fish. So he thinks if he stays in water long enough, he'll grow gills, and I encourage that behavior. I don't want him to go under the water, but I just want him to, like, stay in the water, like, up to here until, like, he gets the gill thing going. Oh, thank you. I saw Zach online earlier this week. Oh, that could go so many ways. Let's not I'm not gonna think about Sasquatch anymore. Arca! I just saying hi to Arca. Whoops. Mm. Heather May, what's going on, babe? How's Canada? How's the great North Passage? Don't talk to me while I'm talking. Rah-roh, that's Scrappy Doo. All right, guys, tonight. So here's oh gosh, you guys, there's so many things. I didn't really pay attention that Emily hadn't sent out a homework assignment. Then I saw like 10 hours after she posted it, I had a notification and I was like, oh, I gotta look at that tomorrow. And then here we are. Here we are. So yeah, I really did. I unplugged from the tubes because I had to do a lot of stuff. Oh, whoops. I'm making everything go jumpy because I'm playing my earpods. Shane Train, what's going on, brother? I can see Canada from my front porch. Ark, are you in Russia by any chance? Um, yeah, I unplugged yesterday because I had to. There's so much stuff to get done. And anyway, I was like, what's that thing? Those words I was looking for. Oh, editing. So, real quick, because I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. So I was editing stuff, blah, blah, blah. Found all the old footage from last year's FNL Dollywood. I did not um we got a sound problem. We got a sound problem. And then so today I went to Guitar Center and stuff, and I'm like, well, gotta figure that one out. But I'll talk about that later. Tonight we're just focused on homework. And when I say talk about later, I'll probably put a video out or I don't know, we're gonna have to do some streaming or something. Um, but it's we gotta get some equipment and I don't understand sound. I'm just a guy, like I don't even know if this thing works, right? Like I know my last mic broke when it fell and I plugged it back in and it didn't start walking. Dollywood short bus, yes. Oh wait, hold on. No, you said the Dollywood short. Which one's the Dollywood tr Oh, where it was the umbrellas, right? Yeah, that's a really cool I love doing that with the 360 camera because you can just go you can look anywhere with that. This year hey, brokenhearted. Lost Souls, how you doing? Why was I talking about Oh, it was good. It was positive. It wasn't anything stupid or bad. But yeah, the umbrella thing. So this year I voluntold D42 got voluntold that she gets camera duty. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be great. Debbie Joe, what's going on? All right, let me wait, hold on. I didn't see Megan O'Brien. How you doing, Megan? Megan O'Brien. I like that. I just dig your name. I'm sure asking AI can actually Oh, you do know I got kicked off? Holy cow. So yeah, like the thing, the group, like you can talk to it. And it's like, hello, can you help me? And you can have like a regular conversation with people. It's really fascinating. But then all of a sudden it said, you have used up all your minutes. And I feel like I was talking to a 900 number. And then this morning I got in there and I've still used up all my minutes. I'm like, "Oh, how many minutes do I get? Why didn't you tell me there was a time limit on this thing? Nobody tells me anything. HAs, what's happening? Past, how are you, sir? Oh boy, these sound funny. Yeah, I still don't. Yeah, everything's weird. Everything's weird in my life. Anyway, um, that's all I'm gonna say. Now, tonight's video is from Microdots, and it is the Karen Reed 911 call. I have not, I really, I had questions about something Karen Reed. And I know Emily said I could go anywhere I want to now. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. I don't like it that way because it's endless. Emily sees fake Lolly. How you doing? It's just oh wait, hey, there she is. What? Isn't that hold on, that's what you put on your thing, isn't it? Karen Recase 911. We have an emergency. I clicked it from your channel. I don't know. We don't have to tell anybody. We just go with it. Oh my gosh. By the way, y'all, uh Adam Deitch is the guy she's supporting for why did I almost say Rubicon? What's Rubicon have to do with the attorney general? I don't know. Anyway, she got a yard sign and brilliant, so brilliant. Beth sent a what was that? Was that a screaming monkey? I tell you what, man, I'd be in the jungle and I'd see a screaming monkey and I'd be terrified. But anyway, it was she put the sign in her yard. Like she didn't put it in the yard because she's smart. She's smart. Because then people can, like, see your house and all that stuff. So she laid it on the grass, and I was like, "Look how perfect your grass looks like, I just wanna go touch it. Like, it looked so great." And oh, Megan O'Brien, the high five. I love these things. Um, and I'm like, "What is happening here?" Like, my grass I'm in East Tennessee, okay? Like, we have climate, like, we got weather stuff. J-Pen with the what is that? Is that a seal? Is that a what is this? I think it was a blowfish. It's the same one that, hang on, wait, can I pick this back up? Don't pick up the blowfish. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a disco ball. I do need a disco ball. You're right. I was told I couldn't have pyrotechnics, and I think that was a real buzzkill. Then I did post it on my yard so I could post my dog. Yes, yes. So see, I figured it out. all on my own. But your grass is amazing. I've got tumbleweeds in my front yard. It's horrible. Um, Emily, is this the right one? The only reason why I'm still talking. Share screen. Don't. And oh no, I messed up. It's all black. This is the first time I met Emily. This is what it looked like. Look, it was like this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, sure, Brady. That sounds cool. Yeah, well, somebody's got to, anybody can keep up with the squirrels, good for them. And that was how it all happened. Oh, wait, I'm live now. I didn't move that. Sorry. Move, please. Thank you. All right. Yeah, by the way, your dog with the sunglasses, I'm jealous. My dogs won't wear sunglasses. Last dog would wear outfits, though. Yes, we are. Very, very blessed. Very, very blessed. If you wait long enough, the tumbleweeds will tumble elsewhere. I have a blower. It's actually out there. Brrr. You guys, what I should do? I don't know why the blower reminded me of this. I should show you what I picked up. I have a magnet. I have a magnetic broom. You know what those are? You guys have those? The wheels. Um, you should see the picture. It's black. Yes, I know. I know. We're just reminiscing here. Oh my gosh! Why don't do the things that I
soon. Please like, comment, and make sure you subscribe.
Microdots, ladies and gentlemen. What is this?
Betty, are you there? Betty?
Oh, fireman. Oh, hey, high five. You see that? That guy knew me. He high fived me.
Occam's razor is a principle that guides us to choose the simplest explanation with the fewest assumptions when faced with competing theories.
I like Harlan's razor. Never underestimate stupidity.
But it's often misunderstood, and misusing it can lead to flawed conclusions.
I have a shorts of that.
People often use Occam's razor naturally, as it aligns with common sense in many situations. On one specific day, we all used it simultaneously.
I'm in top chat. Oh, that's disgusting.
At 8:46 a.m., based off of the information we had, the explanation requiring the fewest number of assumptions was that a tragic accident had just occurred. However, we would soon find out that Occam's razor was wrong.
I just heard a loud boom. You did? Was it a plane?
Hey. Good night, Kristen. Thank you very much.
Now, we've gotten to look at least three sides of tower number one, and that is the only building
exploding right now, Tommy. We're seeing another
plane. We have a witness who we just spoke to a moment ago. We're hearing from Carl Tendler, who was at the Village Apartments in Washington Square. We're trying to bring him on the air.
All right,
that was a second plane that just blew.
Number one.
It's been another one, Carl.
Yes, he hit in building number one.
The other building.
Yes, he flew right into it.
By 9:03 a.m., only 17 minutes after the first plane hit, We received new information and revised our calculus. Occam's razor was now presenting a different solution.
Who was Occam? Genesis Johnson.
We all knew what this meant.
Have you heard about the medium? The medium's coming.
Before our eyes,
say,
the tragic accident instantly
I
transformed
contacted
into
John,
something far
and he
more
said
insidious.
that Karen did it. I already tell you what, that's $888 is going.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
There's a second plane that just hit the World Trade Center.
Stop all departures out of the center, please.
So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh my God, another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it. Explosion. My God, it's right in the middle of the building.
Mom, another plane just crashed into the other World Trade Center. Another plane hit a jumbo jet. I'm so scared. I'm leaving. Oh. No, don't make it. Yeah. Bye. I love you.
By the way, the crazy Brazilian of zigzag?
On this edition for Saturday, January 29th, a weekend winter storm brings blizzard conditions to the northeast, packing near hurricane-force winds and heavy snow, creating blinding blizzard conditions in some areas. Officials warn drivers to stay off the road, where all non-emergency travel is banned until further notice.
Wait, is that true, Zach? Is that the math?
He's right fucking there.
No, please just squirrel line. What is your emergency?
Yes, I need someone to come to 34 Fairview Road in Canton, Mass. There's a man passed out in the snow. There's a guy unresponsive in the snow. He got out of the car and
I would love to hear your story as well.
I don't know if he's breathing. There are two women trying to do his body heat, and they're hysterical.
What's up, Kelly?
Well, they had been out.
They've been out drinking.
Yes, but I'm talking hours ago, maybe. And I don't know how long he's been in the snow.
Okay, is there any bleeding or anything? Maybe hit his head out?
Yes, possibly. There seems to be bleeding in the face. I guess he's gone.
We're on the way.
Oh, that's so eerie.
It's me. It's me. You're right. Stay out of sight. Stay out of sight. The police are on the way. Yeah, we're not arson. Listen. I'll send him Brian's number now.
Oh, this is the film. Let me get out of the way. Wait, is this Karen's car? That's not Karen's car, is it? No. Hey, Courtney, how you doing? Thank you, Deb. Good man, Hellfish.
Hi, Sergeant Lank with the Canton Police. How are you? Good. So I'm just responding to a scene now. We have a Boston police officer that was just found in the snow here, and does have some trauma to his head. Not sure if he's been in a fight.
We know that you called at 6:07, 6:08, or thereabouts, and about 6:23. 2 to Nicole, 1 to Brian, correct?
I made sure it's got cranked
And you
up.
agree with me that notwithstanding those phone calls, by the way, did you leave voicemails?
No.
When did you hang up? Before it went to voicemail, or was it into voicemail before you hung up?
So it was a bit of a hysterical scene that morning, and I was in a state of shock, and I was just calling my sister and my brother-in-law. They did not answer the phone. I cannot tell you when I hung up because it was a hysterical scene. I was in a state of shock. Everyone was running around, and what seems to be forgotten is that my friend was lying there on the ground.
What insights can Occam's razor provide about Jen McCabe's testimony regarding that morning?
She was all worried about him showing up, and then when he didn't show up, she's like, all right, bye.
2 consecutive calls to her sister inside the home that were answered. Why even make the calls at all when she could have walked right in the unlocked front door to wake Brian, the first responder himself?
Where are the blankets? I don't see blankets carried.
And gotten blankets to help warm John. Then, only 18 seconds after hanging up with her sister, took a screenshot of Brian's contact information, which, by the way, she coincidentally deleted later that morning 2 minutes after speaking to Michael Proctor. Brian and Nicole were not expecting John's body to be discovered at this particular time. They would have needed a stealth warning that authorities were on the way. But if Jen confessed that they spoke, then they would have to explain why the home didn't light up with activity until much later, and why Brian did nothing to help. Digital forensic phone records are vastly more reliable than human testimony due to their objectivity, accuracy, consistency, and resistance to manipulation. Either you can choose to invoke a series of...
Now, wait a second, though. Hold on, I gotta make sure we have this right. Except for like digital isn't more accurate when you send the pepperoni pizza back and you get a chicken and waffle. Is that right? I think that's right. That's that chick, the forensics. I'm paying attention. We gotta get a clamp. This one's too small. But it's something good to play with.
Improbable anomalies to justify Jennifer's extraordinary story, or conclude, simply, that she's lying.
That is what it is. That is the truth.
A lot of coincidences.
A lot of coincidences indeed. So many details to keep straight.
I love chicken and waffles.
It must be exhausting.
Yeah, I don't love waffles.
Being Jen McCabe.
I love them fried chicken. Kelly, ready down. How you doing? Kelly, to be honest with you, I haven't checked my email. But now don't go thinking that you're special because I didn't check it. I usually check about once every 3 months. I'll look though after this. Thank you for letting me know. Now, whose place is this? Where are we?
Idea of anybody having a leaf blower, and I did.
As the sky was lightening, Canton PD convened back to the crime scene to begin the first search. Notice there's only a few inches of snow on the ground. We see here that the weather conditions were initially favorable, though they began to deteriorate as the storm intensified throughout the day. Two vehicles parked in the driveway appear to have not moved in a few hours, including Brian Albert's Ford Edge, which coincidentally itself is not blocked in, and by definition is the last vehicle to have moved into place. The third is the McCabe's 2020 Yukon XL, which Matt McCabe had just arrived in only minutes ago. The rest of the family and Brian Higgins will be here shortly after the police leave. Julie Albert will arrive soon to leave donuts and coffee inside of a car for Brian Jr. An obvious excuse manufactured as the reason she came to the home, to deny knowledge that John was dead at 4:55 a.m., as she told police. We see Canton officer Michael Lank exit his 2015 Toyota Tacoma pickup and walk towards the crime scene. He is a childhood friend of the Alberts and has helped them out before.
That was Eddie Sister from Leave It to Beaver.
We grabbed some crime scene tape.
That's the Beaver.
I wrapped it around probably the flagpole tree and cruiser. It was hard to keep up just because the wind was blowing at such a good rate.
So this guy's not a cop?
During the morning search was 28 miles per hour. Considered a strong breeze by the National Weather Service.
Laughing disco.
This video was captured during the search,
laughing disco.
And the conditions were neither too windy nor too snowy to hang yellow tape, which is designed to withstand various types of extreme weather, especially high wind and moisture.
Oh my gosh, I just learned something
With
else.
the addition of one object, the scene could have been easily secured. But Brian didn't want any attention.
How did he get suspended? I mean, I know how he did. Why did he? Good evening, Mrs. Cleaver. Your pearls sure do look polished. Because of Proctor?
Lucky's plow passes by once again, providing us with an excellent perspective to assess the
I don't
height
know
of his
this
towering
stuff.
truck.
And it's up high. The seat is raised.
Oh, all the things.
Despite
all the
plenty of
things.
daylight, minimal snow accumulation, and only a strong breeze, the officers located exactly 0 pieces of shattered.
Well, you know what? After like seeing the guy, you know his defense is. I mean, he's just like, come on, y'all. I mean, I get picked on about every day by everybody. I mean, can I just be mean on my tweets? Or not tweets, text. I get picked on. I get picked on by the dog doesn't like me. The cat uses my leg as a scratching post. My wife, she throws things at me all the time. I mean, I pull people over for speeding and they just drive off. I mean, nobody likes me. I get picked on all the time. I didn't say anything about anybody who hadn't already picked on me. I was, you know what? I've noticed I make myself laugh a lot at stupidity, and the stupidity is my own. I don't know what world this would ever make sense. Why does my hair like it has legs or horns or something like that? Oh my gosh, I need a
taillight glass. Canton PD's work is complete. Together, they drive back to the police station with 6 solo cups containing blood and the broken cocktail glass, packed into 2 unsealed brown paper shopping bags. Leaving the crime scene unsecured, free for anyone to contaminate it. Like nothing ever happened. Meanwhile, all the main players are returning to the home for an emergency family meeting.
There's Higgins' cheat. Wait a second, this isn't real.
The Canton police are relieved of their duties as the Massachusetts State Police assume jurisdiction over the case.
Charlie Brown, you're a clown.
Inside the Alberts' kitchen, Jen tells them everything that's transpired so far, then shares an idea.
When she first called me, we were driving in the car. We were at John's house. It was like, did I hit him? Could I have hit him? Is he dead? Is he dead? I have a cracked tail light. There was a crack in it.
Wait, hold on. So, like, jeez, this is just. I get disappointed before I even ask, because I know the answers. I feel like. Did anybody take a picture of the initial crack in the, or did not nobody take a picture until after they found 48 pieces scattered through the above snow, under the snow, in the snow, through the snow? None of it on John, but everywhere else. I'm going to guess that's when they took a first picture of the taillight. Was after they found it all. Oh. You're a good teacher, kiddo. You look at that. Aren't you proud? Aren't you proud? Listen to me. That was Critical Thinking, brought to you by Emily C. Okay.
This is good. No, it's better than good. It's perfect. But there has to be a direct physical link to Karen for it to be cut and dry. Or else they may suspect us. We need to find the SUV and get it back to the Sallyport before the state police search. I'll call him back now.
When a Brit says Sallyport, it's so different.
Are you ready?
Is that really her car? Oh, well, is that it? Oh, of course. There's the first picture. Wait. Why does it look like they're all... Where's that camera angle? Like, does it go back to the right at all? Does it show us behind it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 guys making a snow fort right here. Is there anything to the right? And I'm going to guess they're going to say no, because that's where they found John. But still, I mean, you get hit 26 miles an hour, you may never land. Never land. First pick was the taillight section. When was Karen arrested? I mean, because I understand you just have to have enough evidence. Police just have to have enough evidence to make an arrest. Okay, they don't have to have enough evidence to make it, to prove guilt. And that's up to the prosecutor. But how many agencies were working on this at this point? You see the fire hydrant. So the right would be towards the driveway. Yeah. Over here, right? You can shoot off into space like a Lexus. Tesla's in space. If you believe the AI. So she got arrested 3 days before they put things in evidence locker. I mean, hey, Courtney, how you doing? But we have a Dr. Proctor, proctologist. Whoa, was that the real picture? Wait, was that a real picture? Was that real? Is this real? No, this isn't real, is it? That's real. What are the 3 stripes here? And that, I mean, was Wolverine? Did he land or something? I don't know. Oh yeah, there you go. That's how you're gonna get demonetized. Yes. No payment anywhere.
You could choose to believe it was all just a series of coincidences. That the second search just happened to be delayed until Proctor, Tully, and team returned Karen's vehicle to the Canton police Sallyport. And minutes later somehow managed to find taillight fragments buried under more than 20 inches of snow.
They had road shovels.
Even after the area had already been searched with very little accumulation in broad daylight. But once you find out that Michael Proctor and the Commonwealth lied about the timeline of those events in official police reports and court documents, you are completely disconnected from logic and in outright defiance of Occam's razor. After all, a string of coincidences that all serve a single objective is a mere statistical impossibility. especially when it can be far more easily explained by deliberate intent.
I still haven't
It's
seen the shoe.
blatantly obvious to anyone with even a modicum of critical thinking that Michael Proctor lied about the time he arrived in Dighton to create the illusion that he and Tully couldn't possibly have been involved in planting evidence. And every officer in that Sally Port knew it.
This chick's from California.
With
She
one
knows about
unable to
planting
resist
evidence.
the urge to insert himself by spotting a red shard as he drove by, adding yet another utterly inconceivable coincidence to the fable. As bad as this is, it gets worse. On September 2nd, 2023, we learn that the Commonwealth was forced to quietly change their timeline, only after their deception was definitively proven by Dighton police records. Initially, they attributed the discrepancy to a daylight savings time change. However, when that excuse was debunked, they could only claim it, a scrivener's error. As the sole law enforcement officer to have seen the condition of Karen Reed's taillight before the SUV came under the custody of Michael Proctor and the Massachusetts State Police, Dighton Officer Sergeant Nick Barrows must have fully understood the gravity of his testimony. He chose his words carefully and deliberately.
I saw that there was some damage to the right rear taillight. To my best ability and recollection, that tail light was not completely damaged. It was cracked and a piece was missing, but not completely damaged.
Why would he add that it was not completely damaged? Why mention the condition it was not in?
Wait, is this tape? Is that how the Lexus come?
The only plausible explanation is that he saw this.
Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on, give me a sec. This may be the first time I've seen this. Holy cow. All right. Exactly like that. I go click. And let me set up the photos. Yeah, this is that's unique.
Photograph that had been publicly available, taken hours after witnessing Michael Proctor take custody of Karen's vehicle and immediately recognized it had been tampered with. Officer Barrows knows his brothers in law enforcement are perpetrating a hoax, and he...
Whoa, time out here. Sometimes, you know what, chat? Sometimes you guys are so innocent and you so distract me. Yeah, call girl that gets no snow ever, but this is BS. I thought you said call girl. Cali girl. California girl. When you say a call girl that gets no snow, it's a whole different thing in my brain. I am so sorry. I apologize.
will not play along. Jen McCabe herself initially told police it had a crack in it.
You actually said, I saw a crack in it, correct?
That's what he said, I said. I'm telling you, I said the taillight was cracked.
This is another example of him screwing up your words.
And now we have the only officer to testify with no skin in the game telling us it was cracked. How many Commonwealth coincidences are you willing to accept? At what point does your sense of plausibility reach its breaking point? How long will this charade be allowed to go on?
I wish we had dates.
I didn't need time to make up a story because I have the truth of why we went.
And the truth, according to you, is you pulled up at Michael Lang's house. The first responding officer and friends of the Alberts had a meeting with him the next day that was never reported to anybody for any purpose.
I
just met with his wife out in the car while Carl was home for 45 minutes to an hour. That's your story.
It's not a story, it's the truth. Carrie dropped her daughter off. The wife came out. Carrie is a talker. They started talking. A tragedy had happened the day before.
It is interesting, would you not agree, that the day before you had this off-the-books meeting at Michael Lang's house. Nicole Albert says, we'll get more info tomorrow, meaning the very day you show up at Lang's house.
Again, I never spoke with Mike Lang at his house. It was not an off-the-books meeting. It was Carrie dropping her daughter at one of her good friend's house, whose husband happens to be a Canton cop.
Jen is confronted with phone location data that places her at Officer Lang's home for approximately 1 hour, the day after John was killed. It also indicates that she stopped at 34 Fairview just minutes before, presumably to pick up Nicole.
There's my girl.
We didn't stop by. Maybe Carrie slowed down, but we did not stop by 34.
The information the sisters were after was so sensitive that they refused to risk discussing it over text and insisted on meeting with Michael Lang in person. For the third-party suspects and Norfolk officials, communication would prove to be an ongoing challenge, especially once they became aware of the federal investigation about 1 year later. Inevitably, every criminal organization must grapple with this and know the safest way to communicate is face-to-face. However, it becomes a serious issue when you're caught meeting with individuals you have no legitimate reason to be associated with, like a witness visiting the home of an investigator.
Did you have any conversation before your testimony today with anybody about you going to Michael Lang's house on January 30th? Anybody?
Alan Jackson already knows. The answer is
yes.
Yes, of course.
Who was it and when?
And that's because the secret meeting between Jen McCabe, Nicole Albert, and Michael Lang was never known until a report was produced for the first trial. Jen will describe the circumstances in which she recently became aware.
It was a couple of weeks ago at the DA's office.
At this early stage, they were already acting as seasoned
Hey,
conspirators.
Giannis, how you doing?
To fully grasp this, you must first understand exactly how tense things were for the first 5 days, until Karen was arraigned on February 2nd. They were trapped in an agonizing limbo, unsure if their involvement would be exposed. At any moment, the situation could unravel disastrously. Information was scarce, yet critically valuable. This is why it was crucial for Jen, husband Matt, Brian, and Nicole Albert to stay coordinated through their group chat. And why Matt McCabe acted as a lookout, texting them a message that read, "Troopers back out front, but in front of Asian house," and trying to get a picture for Brian. It also explains why Jen gleefully reported back to them that Carrie was sticking to the script during her police interview, telling them everything.
Architecture
And Proctor
be big in
is already sending his friends hate-filled text messages targeting Karen and boasting about the untouchable status of Boston cops. Julie Albert was so relieved at Karen's arrest that she vocalized her desire to reward Michael Proctor with a gift. While Chris Albert was being instructed to tell the media that the guy never came into the house and to ask questions. They each had their role, and until Karen was placed in handcuffs, they were teetering on the knife's edge. Every move carried the weight of potential disaster, where even the smallest misstep could trigger catastrophic consequences. Jen goes on to describe her meeting at the DA's office, where she found out she's been caught at Lang's home.
Mr. Lally, Miss McLaughlin, Steve Nelson, Trooper Brian Tully, I believe, and another woman, I can't remember her name, unfortunately. My daughter Allie came with me also. It was a casual meeting to explain this process.
What did Mr. Lally show you?
He showed me nothing. Mr. Lally was not there when this conversation happened. Brian Tully told me.
Trooper Tully, what exactly did he tell you?
The reason you went to Langs. Figure it out.
He said, "Did you go to Michael Lang's on January 30th?" And at first I said, "No, I've never been to his house." And then I thought about it and I said, "Oh my gosh, yes, I did go there." And that was the extent of the conversation.
Trooper Tully had you come down for an interview. He confronted you with a fact that had never been disclosed before, to wit, you showed up at Michael Lang's house, and when you said, hang on, I think your words were, "Oh my gosh, yeah, I think I did go there." And he didn't ask a follow-up question.
What does Jen do when she's cornered, being asked unexpected questions she never prepared answers for? She knows her story makes no sense. Inside the
Real quick, guys, I've noticed this throughout this, like, I don't see Karen very often, but you see how right here she's like leaning forward, she's very interested. She does not have what I would call the poker face. The best person I've ever seen in a trial is Johnny Depp. He came in with coloring books, man. Whatever he had, he was just drawing all day long. And every once in a while he'd laugh, but he wouldn't look up or anything. Karen, I mean, she has every right to do it. She's to be the way she is. I'm thinking of there's like that body language thing. Like there's certain ways you shouldn't behave. I don't know how to describe that. These are things that, like, your your mom, you got the switch out for if you did it wrong. Now again, my mom never did that, but still, I'm talking how I'm body language.
conference room, the DA's attorneys pretend everything's above board and legitimate, but they're keeping a second set of books to be discussed with only certain individuals, more discreetly. Even a master manipulator like Jen can't fabricate an entire honest conversation about the report off the top of her head, and she certainly can't reveal what Tully really said to her. So she reverses it and blames Jackson.
He was there. You're spinning all of this.
Ma'am, I do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't spin. There's a judge here to make sure that I don't spin. I'm asking you a question. It's very direct.
I do not believe he asked me a follow-up question.
So that was the end of that conversation about Michael, correct?
Correct.
Boy, I think he should have gone a little bit harder on that. How about spinning? I've asked about this too.
February 7th, 2022. Boston police officer John O'Keefe was laid to rest at Blue Hill Cemetery, only about a 10-minute drive from Canton. And although Brian Albert, his brother Kevin, and Brian Higgins traveled to other states to attend service for fallen officers, they apparently didn't find it worthwhile to attend John's. Surprising, given that they claimed to like him, were among the last people to see him, and at least according to them, were shocked to discover that he was found dead on their lawn. Or, a simpler explanation may be that John's funeral is the last place on earth they wanted to be.
Wait, they didn't go to the funeral? Oh man, that's You guys want an expert story? That's so awkward. Only I would ask it. So, I was having a conversation with a wills and probate attorney. People that don't get a will written when they're young and healthy. So, his weekends always seem to be he had to go to a client's funeral. I didn't know that until I asked him. Because he said he had to go to a funeral, and then I was like, so "Let me ask you, is that like, do you feel compelled? Like, everyone that you write a will for, you go to the funeral? Would they die?" And he stopped, and he just kind of like, "Yeah, I do." And I was like, "Oh, that sucks, man. I don't like him. I don't like anything about him. Don't be there. Don't even want to see him." So that's another thing I learned. Couple things on wills and probate. One is that if you have heirs and you love them, write a will, no matter what. And then two, if you ever do write one, make sure that's for somebody considerably younger and healthier than you are. Sorry. But I think of that because I'm like, really? They didn't go. I mean, he died in their front yard and they didn't go. He died in their front yard, and yet he was supposed to be inside their party. No, we're not going to the funeral. That's cool. That's some.
An event surrounded by his love.
But now they are best friends with his parents. Did John have $50 in his pocket when he died? I mean, when he went over there?
Ones, alongside hundreds of other cops and detectives, where you might be put on the spot to answer questions before you have your story straight.
Please do.
If either Brian,
Please
Albert,
do.
or Higgins had even the smallest scratch on their face or hands, it would have been noticed. A risk not worth taking, especially when things seemed to be unfolding in their favor. Karen had been arrested. Proctor was leading the investigation, and the DA was building its case. They could relax now and get back to normal life. Everything was in its right place.
Hold on to the memories. They will hold on to you. But yesterday's gone. We gotta keep moving on. I'll always remember you and what makes you beautiful, class of 2022.
High-profile attorney Alan Jackson made his first appearance Thursday, presenting new evidence indicating O'Keefe was severely beaten. Then dropped a bombshell, claiming to have uncovered forensic phone data showing Jennifer McCabe Googled how long to die in cold hours before O'Keefe was reported missing.
They said hose long.
Karen Reed's attorneys said today in court that they have proof of a cover-up by police officials and the DA's office.
The district attorney is well aware of his obligations to resolve any conflict of interest, spokesman David Traub wrote.
Aidan Kearney set off in 3 and nuke 2, bomb 1.
This is as close as we can get to the base of the World Trade Center. You can see the firemen assembled here, the police officers, FBI agents, and you can see the two towers. A huge explosion now, raining debris on all of us.
Newly unsealed letters released today confirming the existence
I
of an
never saw
ongoing
that.
federal investigation into Norfolk DA Michael Morrissey and the Massachusetts State Police.
The district attorney is the target, he says, of that ongoing investigation.
And they just sit up there and lie with the straight face.
Spokesman David Trout and ADA Lynn Beeland have now both resigned from the DA's office.
Proctor will have a hearing on January 15th.
Meatball, we just saw you.
Matthew Farwell was taken into custody today in an FBI raid for the murder of Sandra
investigated under the same Massachusetts State Police unit as the Karen Reed case.
All our blood
lying
on the floor.
Wait, is that over? No, it can't be over. There's more.
John never went in the house. That wasn't a story. It was the truth.
Just like she said, I hit him.
Correct.
That's what the report says, yes.
Do you think Officer Lane got it wrong?
Perhaps, yes.
Your testimony is that they got it wrong.
I went to high school with somebody named Caitlin Albert.
I'm sure it happens to everyone. You forget something and then you're like, oh my God, that's what it was. Oh my gosh, yes, I did go there.
Your life would be much easier if Karen Reed was just dead.
I guess I thought I went home.
Objection, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear your answer. I believe I went home.
Okay.
I was completing my drive out my house.
I don't remember making any of those calls, so my assumption is I put my phone in my back pocket.
So the fact is, you were speaking to Robert in the middle of the night, approximately 3 hours before Mr. O'Keefe's body was found in his yard. Did I create, I hit him, or did you?
Did you see either of those vehicles arrive in front of Fairview?
Yes.
You saw them pull up?
No, actually,
I always tell the truth.
but I do not recall deleting any phone calls.
Well, it's kind of like a butt dial.
As a butt dial.
Who's her dad?
I don't know.
I butt dialed the other day. It was really weird. I did. Wait. Let's make it up there. Is that the final of it? That's the final of it. All right, that's it. Y'all, that is Microdots. I put their link up on the chat over there and pinned it to the top. Hang on a second. I'm working on something else now in the background here. So let me do. Sorry, guys. You know, I wish I could do two things at once. If I could do two things at once, I'd be in the circus. And that'd be cool. Circus would be real cool. But I'm not, so anyway, all right. Oh man. So anyway, I think I gotta go back and watch that again. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Heather, I have your butt dialing up here. So I did butt dial someone the other day, and that was weird. It wasn't weird. It was I had sent a message, and you could tell I was like, "What happened here?" So I started a message. Then I fell asleep. Anyway, it was It was all gibberish. So we got that going for us. And I'm not distracted. What? The upload is taking too long. Stop that. I was just trying to. StreamYard just messed up my joke. Oh, man. Don't mess up my joke. This one's funny. You know what? We don't have much going for you in life. You live for things like $5 butt stuff at FNL Dollywood, everybody. Right there is Broken Baker. He is supposed to be staying outside unless he has 24,000 subs. Now, supposedly he broke that 24,000 sub mark, but we are going to have to verify it. There are professionals are coming in. We're going to have experts check it, make sure that's all legitimate. It's all first time, real people, real numbers. It's not not make believe. It has to be real. Yeah, but see, we don't know. We don't know. Now, see, is that a Danish 24,000? What's that even mean? What does Danish 24,000 even mean? So it has to be verified by an American and then accepted by my wife because it's her rule. Now, Valhalla the other night, though, was very kind to remind us that his rule was 25,000 or a kick in them. You know where I'm going with this. So that's what, yes, it's AI because he's smiling. I agree with you. 100,000%. 100,000%. He was smiling. Oh, yes, I am. There it is. Brogan Baker. Somebody sent this to me, y'all. And so I do get messages every once in a while. This is one of those messages. There he is. Very happy. He aims to please. He's just so happy to be in a land of freedom and have a tent. It's what he's always wanted. It's what he's always wanted. And who am I but a giver to say, yes, Broken Baker? Absolutely. But no, I'm kidding. I'm a big proponent of air conditioning. And I was like, Baker, you're gonna love it here. We have air conditioning. And he said, no. Why would you have air conditioning? It never gets hot. I'm like, poor thing. My wife, on the other hand, said, fine, Danish man. You can stand outside. He made fun of moon pies. And I didn't realize that was a touchy subject to my wife. Like, she doesn't eat a lot of moon pies or anything. But man, she got very upset about that. A Lowe's bucket for a toilet in the tent. You know what's funny about that? I actually got one right here for him. A little Lowe's bucket. This is all he gets because he's Danish, right? So, they don't eat meat. They're they eat twigs and berries over there. So it's very, very, very different over there. Meatball, have you ever been? To the land of reindeer and what are those things called? Keebler elves. I think it's Keebler elves. You guys want something? I can show you something new. You guys want to see something new? Okay, so I do. What is that? It's taking too long. No, it's not taking too long. You're just being stupid tonight. Sorry, I get in a fight with StreamYards a lot. Y'all, have you ever heard this term is HYGGE? Okay. HYGGE. It's all about it's a very popular thing. Very big on the TikToks and everything. It's a vibe. It's a Danish vibe. And basically it just means like well, here I made a picture for you guys. It's all Higgy. That's how you pronounce it in Denmark. It's all Higgy in Denmark. He might be in the tent too. Anyway, Yes, the North Pole is there. Despite the look of my face, you're 100% correct. The North Pole is there. Yes. Nope. I wish Keebler elves live. Well, I wish Keebler elves live in trees. They do over there. The South part, that was Baker's first gig as a baker. Problem was that you ever seen Elf? You ever seen the movie Elf? Right. So trolls. They talk about trolls, the problem with them. Well, he's more of a, I mean, I know trolls are a Swedish thing, but he's kind of gassy like that. So they kicked him out of the treehouse. Yeah. Then he doesn't like fudge stripe cookies. Who doesn't like fudge stripe cookies? They have to be by far the best shelf stable cookie I think you can get, except for maybe the Pepperidge Farm Chessmen. Those are pretty dang on good. And side eyes, other spot. I'm the only male listener. What? He's a 10 case. Hey, I was watching his dream the other day. It sounded like some guy wanted Baker to pitch a tent for him. And I was like in the Boy Scouts. It was weird. He doesn't like shortbread. No shit. He doesn't like something that tastes good. Shocking. By the way, something that Denmark's known for. Shocking. You can't trust someone who doesn't like sour cream. Well, then you can't trust me, but you can really trust my wife. I prefer the graham cracker ones. The graham cracker ones. Which ones? What are you talking about? The graham cracker ones? You talking about the? I don't know. I don't know where graham cracker falls into that. Well, White Rabbit have enough Twinkies for Baker. Doesn't Twinkies sound kind of like a code for the? You'll see the Twinkies in the tent. Doesn't it kind of sound like that? I mean, I don't know. Oh my gosh. I never would have expected somebody to spell it right. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so great. Oh, that's the great thing. You guys have to look up that word. And like you can go on like YouTube and TikTok and stuff and look it up. It's so crazy. There's like videos. It's like, oh, this is Higgy. And it's like they light candles. I mean, it's all the stuff that Baker's not, like chill and relax. Like, oh, I'm gonna get comfortable. Like Mr. Rogers when he came in. If Mr. Rogers, you had some candles and some like fruit flavored beers, that would be a Higgy. I didn't need a lot to say. There's a Pepperidge Farm factory about an hour from me. They have a store that has all their products super discount. I always get a goldfish, chessmen cookies, and fudge stripes. Wait, fudge stripes though, they're not Pepperidge Farms, are they? I mean, I thought they were the Keeblers. Oh, Twinks. Well, as long as he has that little like guy at the lasso thing, right? Does that turn the tent into an inflatable bouncy house? It's funny. I've seen a lot of those lately. Believe it or not. Yeah, there's a lot of Vegemite everywhere, man. Yeah. I got some right over there actually. Has expert on. It's personalized Vegemite. Oh. Yeah, he streams every night. He's got like a little red devil over there. I called him and I was like, man, what's that little red devil doing? It's just weird. Is it love or infatuation? Oh, it totally is. It totally is. I'll be honest with you. Baker's very clean. Like there's been no foul odors come off of him that I know of. No, I don't get that close. Oh, by the way, if you're coming to FNL Dollywood, I was going to tell you guys, sanitizer, hand sanitizer is a good idea. Lysol is a good idea. Because last year we got the Danish flu, but no, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be so awesome, and it's gonna be awesome. But pops, what? Everyone deletes what? What's this? What am I missing here? What pops? Good night. Need to catch an early flight tomorrow. Where are you going? We want to come. Are you gonna take pictures? There's so many questions. What do you go? Wait a second. Are you coming to Dollywood a little early? That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Okay, but now you guys have me thinking I'm crazy. I swear I get fudge shortbread. You very well could, but I'm talking about like those little, the ones you put on your fingers as a kid. Did you guys ever do that? Yes, it actually does, but if it pops, everyone deletes. I don't understand. I missed it. I can't find it when I go back. Baby wipes. Thank you. Thank you, despite the look of my face. Yes, baby wipes, what I was thinking of. I need to procure some of those, like the sanitary ones. I have little Perel, like little packages of them. So you pop them open. Those are really neat because like the Perel wipes, I'm always afraid of those things getting dry. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Wait, what's happening? Don't come? What? I'm so confused.
I'm gonna come.
Now you don't want him to? Alicia, how you doing? Antibacterial wipes, 100%. Yes, fudge stripes and the bugles on your fingers. Did we used to hang out? Because I don't think I hung out with anybody cool. All the people I knew weren't cool. He makes Denmark's reputation as one of the world's happiest nations. That tracks, doesn't it? Oh my goodness gracious. What's wash and dry? I don't go to Target very often. There's a Walmart before I get to Target. Oh, stuff. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, Common Sense? I don't get it. Oh, wait a second. Hey, you know what? Common Sense since I'm not need to share. If I got it right. All right. Say goodbye to the Higgy. Wait a second. No, let's get rid of this one. Should we get rid of this one? Or should we get rid of that one? Or should we get rid of that one? Huh. Then we're going to get rid of this one. We're going to get rid of the Shrek one. Okay. So let me see if I can find this to pull up. I want to show off a little common sense over here. What is that? Where did those pictures come from? That's weird. Oh. So, our friend, Common Sense Investigator, she's gotten into the Legoing. And the other night, what night was that? I don't even remember now. It was Monday or something because I haven't streamed in a while. Sunday? How long has it been since I streamed? What day is today? Holy cow. Anyway, check this out. So she's watching the stream the other night, and she made the Mona Lisa. That's very cool. That is a really cool Lego. And today when I went to the Guitar Center, well, Best Buy is next door, so I had to get Best Buy too. And they had Valhalla, a Lego for him. If you guys don't know this about Valhalla, he's a huge Twilight fan. And they had like I don't know what Twilight is, but I'm guessing like a treehouse or something that said Twilight on it. And then they had the Krusty Burger from The Simpsons, which is pretty neat. Love the ones where he's being chased. Who is that? Wait, who's being chased? Who's being chased? Oh, I deleted that one. You want me to send it to you? Somebody can send it to you. What was tonight's video about? I missed. Not tonight. Someone's gonna tell me tomorrow so I don't look like a fool in front of almost said Emily. She has a vowel. Okay, like Vanna White, A-I-O-U and Y. No, it was the World Trade Center. The streams with the World Trade Center. Oh my gosh. Pinata graphic. Should I have pixie sticks? He has a pinata? Wait, where's the pinata? Oh. No. Yes. Is that one in the treehouse? Is that in Twilight? There's a Twilight house. Hey, Marie, how you doing? What is going on? Twilight's glitter vampires. Yes, Mitchell, it is the glitter vampires. I'm blocked from everything today, including my. Oh gosh. Lloyd Marie. Get on top of that. Okay. Get on top of it, on top of it, on top of it. I mean, I'm sorry. It is gonna take work you didn't know you had to do, but you gotta do it. I had my identity stolen a few years ago. I'm hoping that's not your case, but I'm just saying, like all the work you gotta do, it just be sure and protect it and take care of yourself. I'll replay tomorrow. It is at the. Is it not pinned up here? Is it not pinned? Did I not pin that? Yeah. This is the pins in the chat, Kimberly. Wait, hold on. Thank you, Lauren. I wrote me under. Oh, under. Oh, wait, what? Like, I pulled this up. I'll tell you, Mabel, I pulled it up because I thought you said you wrote something in your undies. And I was like, is this something you really wanted to share with the class? But I mean, that's cool. That's a cool letter. Chance, yeah, school. Oh, wait, hold on. You're not talking to me, are you? Are you talking about her indies? Is that what's happening? Meatball, have you checked your undies? Do they have names in them? Is your name Calvin Klein? King Bob? No, if you're a king, and then like this, and this is how they do, and that salute of somewhere over there. I will be in bed later. More likely. Got a big day tomorrow. So what? So was that all your homework today? Yes, I believe so. You guys probably know better than I do. Mitchell's supposed to keep up with that. Is this all the homework? Oh my gosh, now I'm really worried. Oh geez, what'd you guys do to me? Did I do it wrong? Post. Yeah, right. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Guys, what do you think happened? What do you really think happened to Karen or to John? I am. Why is it such a mystery to us? She's been proven innocent. She never has to worry about it. Why are we still talking about it today? What is that? I mean, what does that say about us? I mean, Canton, Massachusetts, I couldn't point that out on a map. Why do I care? I don't care. I mean, I don't know this stuff. Why is it so fascinating? Why do we keep talking about it? And what are the answers? Because we know what answers we want. We just haven't admitted to it. What answers do we want from this? I know. Like, I have like the basic, like there's a basic answer, right? Like the human nature answer I want. But I already know that one. I know the answer to that. And it is I want to know the why. Why was this happening? Why? But that's just that answer is it just because you can't, there are some things you can't figure out. So you have to reason. There's reason that you can't figure out. So you gotta let that one go. What satisfies you though? And for me, it'd be I think there's several things. I'd be satisfied if I understood how the investigation, like, is this how investigations really work? Because it seems odd if this is how they really are. And then also, there's a lot of other like, is this a thing against Karen? I guess maybe let's go to let's do the box wine conspiracy, right? Was there a vendetta against John or a vendetta against Karen? And this is, something like that. Box wine conspiracy. So that's some box wine talk, y'all. I like that. If somebody could remind me, we do that more often. I think it's fascinating because the House defendants keep lying. What have you found out though? Just play along with me here. What have you found out that they weren't lying? What then? What does that do to us? And I'm not saying one way or the other. I don't, because here's the thing. I can separate all that. I don't care. I mean, I'll never see them, anything like that. I mean, if you live there, you have an interest in it, a much, much, much greater interest than I do. But what is what if they are telling the truth? And I say that, I mean, there's like Paul Revere. What if they are Paul Revere? That's sad. That's a bad thing. Sorry, I like Paul Revere. I like Paul Revere. He can't have vomit and blood in his boxers if he's set up. Wasn't set up for some time. See, I didn't even know about that until the other day. He hit his head on something, that dog bit him, and someone punched him in his face. That is yeah, she speaks my language. She speaks my language. She's very, very to the point. These are the three things, and you got to know about them. Fish. The whole stairs thing can be knocked down and bounce up for two. See, I don't know the whole stairs thing, do I? Have I gone that far? They gave you months of watching both of Karen's trials. Yes. No vendetta. So you understand where I'm saying, where I'm coming from, right? Minnie. And all the stuff I heard, before is like, oh, have you ever seen what's that oh, what's that stupid movie? But you know what I mean. It's like a gangster movie type thing. Just half interest, arrogance, and talent. Oh. I mean, at the end of the day, I think you're right. That's what a lot of people, and it's the thing where we all get comfortable in the position we're in, and we don't think about bad things. You don't think about how to shift your position, how to make yourself uncomfortable. That's the key. How to make yourself uncomfortable. This is not how investigations are done. See, that's the thing. I would like to know more about that. How are they? All right, hang on. I'm going to skip down here. I missed a lot. I'm way behind here. I'm going to go all the way down to the beginning here. And had law enforcement performed this investigation correctly, we wouldn't be here. Karen Reed would never have been charged with anything. So the police just have to have enough evidence to arrest you. Okay, that could happen to any of us. That's one of the things I think that fascinates me about DUI law. Like I've always been, don't do the breathalyzer, don't do the test, because there's so many things. Look, Tiger Woods, what's happened there? What's the latest on that one? They said, oh, they're arresting him for DUI. He blew a 0.0. Wait a second. Well, breathalyzers aren't that accurate on someone. The cops are trying to get what they want. Also, the breathalyzer doesn't count. What is the investigation? His body wasn't hit by a car, so that leaves a fight. I think it has an accident. He fell into hit on something raised, and they didn't get him help. That's the thing. Every time I hear people say that, I'm sitting there. My thing is, John would be alive if he didn't have a 0.3 alcohol, right? Apple shows 3 flights climbed, so he also had to go 3 flights. That happened. Yeah, so the Apple Watch stuff, like that's what's amazing to me. It's like all of a sudden, like all of our technology isn't supposed to work. It doesn't work. The McCabersons are involved. Don't believe technology. The rest of the other time, it's science. I hate when people say it's science. Science is not supposed to be 100%. Science is always evolving. Good science is. In Florida, if you refuse, you go to jail and lose your license. Yeah. So it is here. Implied consent. Still, I'd rather do 48 hours in jail than look, Tiger Woods. That's the thing. I really do have a problem with blood tests, with enforcing blood tests, because that is battery. And as soon as think about it, it's a medical procedure. And as soon as we start becoming comfortable with the state being able to tell us to be able to take shots, next thing you know, they'll be able to euthanize us, force us to have abortions. I'm not into the government shouldn't have that type of power. Yeah, I don't know about the 3-point turn. I don't think. Boy, Kelly LeBrock, man, the science is Coke. I think it was Coke. Wasn't she big on that? And she hit the wall like a ton of bricks. Wait a second. Walls are made out of bricks. You're a traveler, both time and space. Y'all, Friday night, Shizzy said the funniest thing I've ever heard. What if the aliens that show up, what if they were the sovereign citizens of their planet? Oh, gosh. Oh, that's Tiger? If you were to ask my BPD officer what they think about what happened, guaranteed the majority will say Brian Albert had something to do with his death, and the investigation was embarrassing. The E42, all the lack to true investigation, just to frame Karen, the thin blue line at its worst. Thank you, T, and yes, that's one of the things, y'all. That's what got me was the Colin Albert. You see him in the whichever call it, and he's got that bracelet on with the blue line on. I'm like, oh man, it's just kind of itchy. Does that make sense? It's itchy.
Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Wiggle, 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 yeah.
I was playing that song today for Brown Dog. He likes it. He's like, oh, yeah, like the wiggles. So he's gonna give me some love, and he reached out for a while. Never mind. Sounds weird when I said. Stuck his head so far. I was like, "Don't you see me? Don't you want to give me a pet, or maybe a cookie if you have it? I want cookies." I don't think it started out so much as Frank and Karen as it did about getting the spotlight off of them. Yeah, the whole thing is just as weird. What's the Hickey Bears whole thing? Like, I keep hearing, I haven't gone that far. I haven't gone that far yet in Squirrel School. I want to know, why is there controversy about the Jeep? Why is there controversy about the plow? Why is there controversy about all that? I don't know. What? A man latte? You know, like I used to go to Dutch Brothers because they had an amazing matcha latte, and they quit. They stopped serving it. So now I go to Starbucks, and I feel weird every time I go. I don't know what a Amana latte is. You're going to Denmark. Oh, well, you know what that means. You know what Denmark means. That means I don't know where.
No, 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 oh no! This is not what I had in mind at all. This Danish flag represents my disapproval. No, no, no.
Guys, listen. It's late. I got stuff. I have to go to bed. Tomorrow I have my dad and I are gonna go hang out. It's gonna be really cool. He needs it. He really needs it. And so anyway, listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Tomorrow night at 9:15, Emily C's. Okay. Gotta go over there and hang out. And Mitchell is going to be responsible for answering the homework question tomorrow night. Other than that, you guys are awesome. You guys really are awesome. Hope to see you guys. Hope you can make it. I would, because it's really been working hard on this, and it's gonna be fabulous. It's gonna be fabulous. But wherever you go, be safe and be good, or be good at it, right? I mean, do I not have anything cool to say or anything? What I used to do on streams, I honestly feel like it's been a month.